I'm Brendan Ponton at Naval Station Norfolk, where we're taking a look at a bill that's meant to address sailors' mental health. Following a mental health issue last summer, Cody Decker's mother says he was reassigned to the Mid-Atlantic Regional Maintenance Center at Naval Station Norfolk and put on limited duty.
He wasn't working on the equipment that he was so used to and being around the, just the people.
Last October, Decker took his own life. He was one of 4 sailors assigned to Marmac who died by suicide in a short time frame.
I would imagine there was a sense of sort of just loneliness as well, because it's, you're kind of in this new environment, but there was just no structure.
Local Congresswoman Kiggans has been following these tragic stories and meeting with leaders in the Navy about how to respond.
The increase in the number of suicides that we have seen from the Navy, especially in Hampton Roads area, it's been too many. It's too many across the board.
Now, Kiggans has introduced the Sailor Standard of Care Act. Part of the bill requires sailors on limited duty to get a mental health screening when they go on limited duty and every 60 days after that. It also requires the Navy to provide mental health resources to commands with more than 15 sailors on limited duty.
We know that when we take sailors out of their mission and we keep them, out of the ability to accomplish what they signed up to do, that some of them struggle.
The bill also calls for studies into reimbursement rates for civilian providers under TRICARE and an examination into how long it takes for limited duty sailors to separate from the Navy if they've been determined to need to leave for a medical reason. It also directs the Navy to create an online dashboard to share information about sailors' quality of life, including things like housing and childcare.
That quality of life issue, I think, is, no matter who you talk to in the military, we have to do better.
The bill has bipartisan support and is also backed by local Congressmen Bobby Scott and Rob Whitman. It will now go through the process of working its way through Congress.
As a nurse practitioner, we took a look at what were those daily challenges, what are the challenges the commands have that we could tweak and do better and provide that mental health care.
And Kiggans calls this a first step as Congress and the military look to reduce the number of suicides in the armed forces.